Donald Trump might be the greatest president this country has ever had. Just look at what's happened since January. The markets reacted instantly, the world's paying attention, and every decision feels unforgettable. But if you think that's all coincidence, wait until you hear what he's done next. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just agree that Trump's second term is the best political roller coaster money can't buy. Or maybe it can, depends on your tax bracket. Let's begin. Have you ever wished your groceries were just a little more expensive? Well, you're in luck, because under President Trump's economic magic, the cost of living is finally catching up to your anxiety. Since January 29th, Trump slapped a 25% tariff on goods from Canada and Mexico, plus 10% on China. Because what better way to fix inflation than by supercharging it? The result? The average US household could be paying up to $5,000 more per year just to live their normal, overpriced lives. Thanks to this genius strategy, the S&P 500 lost $4 trillion in less than a month. Walmart, down. Tech, down. Your retirement portfolio? Well, you might want to retire those dreams instead. And yet, the best part? He calls it making America great again. Apparently, great now means more expensive with a side of mild panic. Now let's talk about the environment, or as Trump calls it, a liberal hoax with a solar panel. In February, Trump proudly pulled the US out of the Paris Climate Agreement again, because leaving once just wasn't enough. Meanwhile, drilling permits in the Arctic are up 30% since January. Who needs polar bears when you can have pipelines? Funding for clean energy? Slashed. Coal? Back in style. And climate change? Let's just say if the planet was a stock, Trump would be shorting it. Extreme weather cost the US $178 billion in 2024 alone. But don't worry, Trump's plan is to just wait it out. By the time sea levels rise, Mar-a-Lago will be beachfront again. Genius. Now buckle up, because things are about to get even more unifying. Trump's 2025 speeches have been pure poetry. For example, he said immigrants were poisoning our blood, or his warm shout-out to Senator Mark Kelly, calling him a traitor on X, sparking a 40% spike in online hate speech. Social cohesion? That's overrated. Trump's creating a new kind of unity, one where everyone gets to hate someone. We're not divided, we're just emotionally diversified. At this point, Thanksgiving dinners need security clearance and a safe word. But if you thought domestic policy was wild, wait until we head overseas. Because Trump's foreign policy? It's like a season finale with no writer's room. On March 18th, Trump and Putin shook hands on a 30-day ceasefire, without inviting Ukraine. That's right, they negotiated peace the same way you plan a party and forget to invite the host. Putin got everything he wanted. Trump paused US military aid, and Ukraine? Well, good luck with those 191 square miles Russia just took this month. But hey, Trump said Kim Jong-un is a great leader, so at least diplomacy's alive and well. Just not with our allies. Let's take a moment now to appreciate Trump's health strategy. On Valentine's Day, the CDC was told to lay off 10% of its staff, even outbreak specialists. Nothing says public health like firing the people who prevent pandemics. Then came the executive order cutting funds to schools with vaccine mandates. A week later, measles cases in Texas doubled. Coincidence? Maybe. But Trump's making sure no virus goes unchallenged by public safety. And with HIV funding under review, we're not just rolling the dice, we're licking them first. Oh, and don't worry, he hasn't forgotten the billionaires. Trump's tax cuts, announced March 1st, give billionaires $150,000 in annual breaks. Regular folks? You get about $200, which conveniently is just enough to buy a single avocado at Whole Foods. Also, Elon Musk is now running Doge, no, not the coin, the Department of Government Efficiency, which is weird since his company's just got $19 billion in contracts this year. But hey, if anyone knows how to make billions from government help, it's Elon. And if anyone knows how to give his friends jobs with fancy titles, it's Donald J. Trump, truly the people's president, as long as those people own mega yachts. And now, the economy. Yes, we covered the $4 trillion market crash. But what we didn't mention is how Goldman Sachs had to revise their US growth forecast down to 1.7%. Because apparently investors don't love instability, trade wars, and televised feuds with central bankers. Small businesses are panicking. Big businesses are hiring PR teams just to explain the chaos. And you're probably wondering if now's a good time to invest in canned beans and backyard chickens. Hint, it might be. So, why is Trump the best president ever? Because nobody else can do all of this. Crash the markets, raise your rent, alienate allies, warm the planet, gut public health, praise dictators, divide your neighbors, and make billionaires even richer. All in under 90 days. That's not just leadership, that's performance art. But hey, at least it makes great content. Quick disclaimer, this video is for informational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Unless your financial strategy includes building a bunker and investing in tinfoil, then maybe. Subscribe to 3x3 Finance and give a thumbs up if you enjoy truth wrapped in sarcasm and served with extra spice. See you in the next episode of What Did Trump Do This Week? Spoiler, it's probably going to be something loud.